black stone and make it look really, really cool. And then I'm going to keep these materials around here. And the reason why I'm doing that is I want this to look more otherworldly. So I want to use otherworldly materials, nether materials, for example. But I want the standing stones to be, overworldly from the overworld here. And so if you view this from a distance now, right, it just all kinds of, it kind of all mashes together into one like big lump of ineptitude. And so I want to, see how the standing stones sort of blend in, especially when you get to an angle and stuff, and it just looks like a mess of blocks. And so I'm thinking if I make the portal out of different materials, but still retain that kind of shape and stuff, maybe it'll be a little bit more distinct from the standing stones and look a little more alien in a non-alien in an overworld kind of landscape. And so so we have that. We built our little footbridge off to the side here, and then we began working on the Bothy Islet. And here's our wee little, of course I'm an American, I say Bothy, it should be more like Bathy or Bothy, right? But here's our little body up here, right? And it has yet to be furnished and everything, so we may work on that today. But actually, I'm more like going to be working on shaping the island and stuff. So here, we have we'll have like a little kitchenette area and maybe like a little sitting area with a little sofa and a little table and stuff, and some just like living room, kitchenette kind of things up here. And then we have a lower level down here. We're going to change the floor material, but here will be the sleeping quarters and storage space and everything. And then, we get a little secret door that goes out here and then on to the beach out here. I think that's going to be kind of cool. And so I think what we're going to work on today is getting materials into place. You can see where I've expanded the Bothy Islet out here a little bit. And we're going to start doing the landscaping. We're going to have a footbridge that connects it to the mainland, and I'm thinking of putting it right about there. And we're going to be making the geology look like the geology over there, which is the geology of the inner lower Hebrides there that we've been doing. And then we're going to need to move these chests, so chances are I may wind up moving these chests inside, or at the very least just sticking them on the side of the end of the building here, because we're going to be using a lot of materials there in which to do our landscaping. And so we'll get started on that. So I'm thinking maybe we should probably move the chests first, because our path will still go straight across the island here. One of the other things I'm thinking of doing too is I don't want to extend the island out into the bay itself, into the back part of the bay and the river mouth. Actually, I want to preserve this. It's actually getting kind of narrow through there, and so I really don't want to go, but I need a little bit more room on the Bothy Islet here. And so what I'm going to do is, on the other side of the path, I'm going to extend it out into the sea there a little bit, not a lot, a little bit here on the side of the road, so we can have a couple of features over here, a couple of structures, a couple of features here. Definitely want a place to park some horses over here, and I want to make a little bit of this little junction here where the path goes that way, and across the bridge. I want to do something right about here. I'm thinking of putting a tree there or something that would be kind of cool. And then what I wanted to do here is extend this beach out a little bit, make the slope down on either side, and instead of this just being some carved tunnel into the side there, I actually wanted to make this a cave kind of structure here. And host 00312 is now following, which may be a bot, probably a bot. If not, just chime in and say hi. I do appreciate the follow, just in case. Thinking that might be a bot though, but we'll see. And we'll take care of that after the stream. But yeah, I'm thinking of making this actually into a cave down here, sort of like a little mini Fingal's cave down there. I think would be kind of cool. And the other thing I wanted to do here is, by making this a cave, I wanted to kind of open that up a little bit, not too much, but open this up a little bit, so when you're in the basement here and you're looking out the window through the door here, you actually get to see the outside, the daylight, and it makes this look a little bit less confined and stuff down here. You get the opening out there. Looks really cool. Or it will look cooler, I hope, if I do this correctly by the time I'm done. So All right, so let's get started by moving these chests over. And, you know, this may have looked like careless or no planning whatsoever when I threw these down. But I actually didn't know what the islet was going to look like when I first started this. I just knew there was one over here, and I was going to change the shape of it. So I threw these down here, and of course, yeah, it's Minecraft, right? That's how it goes. All right, so let's get over here. And, yeah, good. We already have some chests started up here. And so we're going to toss these right over here. I'm just going to put these right on the side of the house. And you know what? I'll start with the front right out here, like this. And then we'll go back several. And we'll start transferring items over. Yeah, kind of tedious work, but you know what? It gives us time to chat, you know, relax, and get caught up with each other and get to know each other a little bit here. So, all right, so let's... what I'm still waiting for is, and you know what? Minecraft probably already has this. I just haven't looked it up yet. And that's... a command where you can just empty the whole inventory, even if it's different items. You know, that would be really sweet. Maybe keep what's in your hotbar. You know, that'd be awesome. All right, there's all things Udi. Oh, we're gonna have to repair Toxic's bow here, and then we're gonna have to make our bow and give it back to him because I think, you know, that might have been a lender, Toxic, which I do appreciate, but you know what? I guess I should hand that back at some point, although he's probably already made another. But best neighbor of all time. Super cool dude. All right, so let's do this. Now the lads are on today. I have no idea what shenanigans to which they may be up. English. But who knows? We might get caught up in something that they're doing today. I think Nova is working in the Nether today, and I think he is working on a Wither Skelly farm. So if you go onto the BuffoonCraft SMP public server, so in chat, BuffoonCraft. And there we go. There's the Discord. You can see some of the pics that he's posted of his work there. He's already made a flying demolition machine to take out the fortress and to clear out the area around there. And you know what he's going to do. It's probably already finished. if I know Nova, it's probably already done. All right, let's set down a couple more chestesses over here. Yeah, and then I think we'll start going vertical. We'll move all this stuff up and out of the way. Yeah, it's a little bit... Or it can be a little bit boring, but you know what? It's got to be done. Got to clear things out of the way. Now, hopefully I still have enough basalt. I think I do. Certainly seem to have enough slate, so we may have to go on a materials run today, but I'm hoping to avoid it. And just work on busting out a grind, if you know what I'm saying. So if you manage to catch Turbosaurus Rex's stream, I think it was on Sunday, or was it on Monday? One of those 2 days. We all had a little nether adventure and stuff. That's pretty funny, actually. One of the lads went and lost his stuff in the nether, and we all teamed up and go back in there and retrieve it. I think we got most of it back. I don't think we got all of it back, though. There was some netherite armor that I guess some piglin brute made off with, and we weren't able to track him down, so alas. But it was pretty silly. It was a pretty silly, pretty fun time. And I hadn't really gotten a chance to interact too much in that kind of capacity with the other buffoon, with my fellow buffoons, and so that was fun. There was a lot of us in there. There was Turbo, of course. There was Jay was in there, and Chris the IT guy was in there. Chris was in there, and Shot Mountain was in there, and I think K46 Sleepwalker, Courtney was in there as well. There's a good crew of us in there. It was pretty darn silly. If I forgot anybody, fellow buffoons, please forgive me, but I think that was everyone. Very silly. Very silly time indeed. Okay, it looks like that thing called nighttime has befallen upon us. Let's go scoop this stuff up off the ground. I think we got it, right? There it is. And let me see. Do I have my bed set downstairs? Look at me running downstairs to catch some shot. It's so cute. Nice to have a little home now. A little place to rest my head. At the end of a hard day's work. I don't know if we're going to keep these oak doors for the fence. I like the idea of using the trap doors, but maybe the oak doors, probably not. I think I might use the acacia doors or the crimson stem doors. I think that's what they're called. Okay, we've got some more stuff to ditch here. Not ditch, to assign to a chest. Yeah, we started this stuff over here. Right, that's good. Okay, right. Looking good, looking good. All right, let's put all things basalt right there. This is the basalt chest with everything. Right. Whoa. Yep. Looking good. Come on, get in there. Smooth basalt. Harvested from geodes. If you've seen our Generations stream, every Saturday from 6 to 8. We've been doing a lot of geode mining. To get the calcite for the hotel and stuff. And hotel floor is now complete. Now we're working on the other features. We're making some good progress there. But we've been putting a lot of time into BuffoonCraft because last stream, I don't think any of this stuff was here last stream. So, surprise! All right, this is the cobblestone chest. All right, so I think time to make a new... Hey, come on, open, do it. There we go. One more chest right here. One right there. And one right there. And let's do cobblestone in this one. How's that? He asked himself rhetorically. And there's Pleasant Player. Greetings, my good man. Greetings, how are you? And, of course, my fellow buffoon, Shut Mountain. Shut! Good evening, my thunder friend. Good evening, Mountain Man. How are you? How's it going? It is quite pleasant, Pleasant Player. So, Pleasant Player is also a streamer in his own right, and a darn good one if I say so myself. And, of course, Shut Mountain is as well. So, let me see. I will do my duties here and give my shout-outs. Pleasant Player. Oh, it'd help if I could type faster. And he's got the 12330, and this is his alt identity. Did I type that wrong? There it is. No, there's just a little bit of a delay. And of course, shout out to my good friend, Shut Mountain. And you should definitely go check out Shut Mountain's streams as well as Pleasant Player's streams. Shut Mountain also, like myself, does streams with his boy, which is really cool. Twitch definitely needs more of that. And we've got, what, 409 FB, right? 409 FB. And there we go. There, taking care of my lads there. Taking care of my lads. Thanks. That was a good fun yesterday. So it was yesterday. Okay. I was trying to think, was that Monday or was that Sunday? That was Sunday. Yeah, well, I was just explaining to the viewers that that we had a whole crew of us in there. That was pretty silly. Pretty silly. I liked it. I think that's the first group effort I got in with you guys. So that was fun. That was a lot of fun. All right, now we've got these single chests over here, which is a little bit, you know. Maybe we'll just put the single ones right here. Like that. Let's go transfer some of this stuff over here. All right, we got some junk chests over here as well. Junk chest might have to be a double chest, though, because, wow, that stuff's filling up. All right, so let me see. Coarse dirt, and we'll put some gravel over there like that. So we'll do our junk chest last. In fact, you know what? I may assign that one as the junk chest because it's the one that gets used the most. But you know what? I may wind up making it a sand chest as well. Let's see what we have here because we're going to be using a lot of sand for the beach out there. So let's see what we have left. Anything left? Nothing left. So you know what? We can do a little something like this. Let's make this the sand chest. Let's do that. Let's take out all wood and wood products out of this one here. And what are golden carrots doing in that? That must be from yesterday's shot. And then we'll put the wood stuff over here. Because this one isn't going to be that much. Why do I have bone meal? Oh, probably for the saplings, right? So we'll do that. And planks. We're good. Okay, I think we're good there. We're good there. Junk drawer there. Okay, good. And let's get caught up in the chat here. Nanty Cat, hello! Nanty, happy birthday again. Oh, yes, and I've got to pass along my belated happy birthday to our very own Nanty Cat. Daily emote time. Thank you, Pleasant Player, in there with the awk. Awk. Congrats on aging, Nanty Cat. You know, Pleasant, you know, that's a funny thing to pass around to the dudes, you know, but the ladies, they usually don't find that too funny. Just an older guy giving a younger guy a little advice there. Also, Thunder, you were in my last YouTube video. Pog. Uh-oh. Oh, your last is in your latest, not as in your last, like you're not going to make any more. Great. If you need sand or gravel, you are welcome to take any I have. Thank you, Shut Mountain. In fact, I might take you up on that. So first, I'm going to pause here, though, and give a special shout-out to fellow buffoon and birthday feline, Nanty Cat. And Nanty Cat likes to point out that she is a variety streamer. She streams BuffoonCraft with us and other things. And has a spectacular voice, I have to say. And to me, being a musician, I know a spectacular voice when I hear one. I am qualified to make that claim. Where did that chest go? Did it just evaporate into thin air? I don't think so. I think it's under there, but okay, fine. Whatever, I think we got it. Okay, let me see. What haveth we here? Let's deposit this stuff right in here. A little crying obsidian, little smooth quartz, a stone cutter, and some stuff like that. We may not wind up using this stuff on the little bothy island over here, but who knows? Maybe, maybe not. So we're doing some relocation of stuff. Let me see. Oh, yeah. Here's all the blackstone and everything. Right. All right. This is next. Thusly. There we go. And let's get caught up in the chat here. Pleasant Player. Oh, sorry. Happy birthday is what I meant. Yes, I'm teasing you a little bit there, Pleasant Player. I'm teasing you there. I think that's a pretty old cliche now, right? Let's see here. Let's do that. No, Flint doesn't have to be in there. That's silly. Flint, you're going to junk drawer for right now. And then we can start doing a little bit more terraforming. Yeah, see, like that. Oh, I put it in there. I'm going to take it out again. Awk. But you know, Shut Mountain, I may wind up taking you up on that, at least on the sand anyway. Junk drawer. You know, being a man, I always have to have a junk chest, you know, instead of doing what I should do and organizing things, but somewhat organized. Organized enough. Yeah, those can go in there for right now. And here, and there and everywhere. So, Saturday we were streaming Generations, and wow. I'm like, Generations and BuffoonCraft, I'm so early game BuffoonCraft-wise compared to Generations. Generations, I'm filthy rich. I have everything in my Generations. I have netherite, everything. I have all the shulkers. I'm so spoiled. I've spoiled myself so much in that map. And then when I find myself on BuffoonCraft, I'm like, hello, Shut Mountain, do you have any sand? Oh, I don't have any shulkers. Uh-oh, did somebody log on? Uh-oh, wait. Oh, okay, those two are talking to each other. Okay. Nova must have dropped in on Flying Villager over there. All right, let's drop off our goodies here. What are you doing? Nova is just sat here. Okay. Let's see. And let's get caught up. I appreciate the career. I worked hard, holding on for dear life on my journey around the sun. Yes. One more trip around the sun. And then, let me see. Also, Thunder, Haas0213 is a bot. It should be banned. Yes, that's right. Yeah, I saw that earlier. And let me see, where is that? I'll get it after the stream. Thought I saw it on there. There we go. Maybe I can just get it right here from the... No, I'll just do it after the stream. All right. I need to go in and take a nap. Otherwise, this place will be overrun with mubbos. And let's get caught up here. So, Killer Shamu redeemed a Bastion faceplant sleep for 440. Actually, I can't do that in BuffoonCraft because I do not have Elytra. So what I will do is I will give you a no hydrate instead. H2 no hydrate right here. There we go. But that's okay. We got you covered, Killer Shamu. And welcome to the stream, by the way. Good to see you. Faceplant sleep, yeah. I do love doing those, though. They are a lot of fun. I'll finally get to see it. Oh, that sucks, darn. I thought there were, yeah. So in BuffoonCraft, we don't have access to the end yet. It's part of the lore and part of the story where, the end right now is closed off to us. And so we can't get in there to get Elytra. And so those particular redeems, only remind me that I really should get around to putting some more redeems on there and put a note on there. Some are for Generations and, some are for BuffoonCraft and things like that. So, but the H2 no hydrate one is for all of them, right? Because it's just me taking a sip from my drink here. So I'll give you that one in its stead. And then Generations is Saturday 6 to 8. I don't know if you're available at that time. I'm trying to remember if you were on at that point or not. But that's when we can do the Bastion faceplant sleep in the... I can do Kachi third-person sleep here, though. I can certainly do that. So you can redeem a Kachi third-person sleep. You could do that. Because that doesn't require flying, usually. Okay, so we're good here now. We've got the Bathi Island pretty much set up here. I've got the chess move. So what I would like to do is restock myself with some... And you know what? I'm going to drop off... These are really more torches than I currently need. Flying Villager, he likes to use the tridents. Thunderhand. It's pearls. It's the ender pearls. Yeah. And let me see. That's not silk touch. That one is. All right, so we need a bit of an overview here. So let's get up on the hill and have a butcher. Here we go. And let's take a climb up to the top side here. Give ourselves a bit of an overview. Just makes it a little bit easier to plan when I can climb up here and I can see from on high. Okay, so there we go. And let's get caught up in chat. Is it H2 no because you are not a water drinker? I do drink water, but I don't use water specifically to hydrate. So that's why it's H2 no. Yeah. So I typically use milk, orange juice, or Gatorade or something that, you know, because if I just drink water, I'm just going to pee it right out and I'm going to be up every 5 minutes during the stream. Yeah. So I need something with a little substance. Let me see. Back to homework for me. Have a great rest of your stream. You're welcome, Nanty Cat. What are you doing for homework? What's the subject? If it's math, I'm your man. Good luck with the homework. Yes, good luck with the homework. What a cute little abode. Thank you, sir. And Nova's trying to type in coordinates. Okay, sure. Yeah, so we have a Bothy Islet over our portal islet, and here's a Bothy Islet over here. I'm going to shave off this part because I really want a nice wide river mouth opening down there. Delta thing, you know what I'm saying. And let me see, but I will extend the sides of the island out there in the front on the seaside of this, but... And let me see, so we'll do the backside. We've got the shape right around here. And so let's bring this right. Let's carve that off. And we're going to need lies, Flying Villager says. We're going to need quite a bit more dirt. So let's see if we can go get ourselves some dirt. All right, let's see if we can make it over there. I think I can do a toss here, right? This should be safe enough. Should be. Oh, nice. Okay, there we go. It just saves a little time, right? Okay, so let me check my drawers here. That's drawers in my chests, not drawers in my breeks down there, the diamond ones. And let's do this. I see if I remembered to put dirt in one of these, or did I use them all? I think we're going to need a dirt run, people. Yes, we are. And so I've been going on the other side of the coast to go get my dirt from a prairie biome over there that I believe that nobody's using. And so we'll take a little trip out into the bay. By the way, phases 2 and 3, which will be literally colossal, will be out here in the water. This is where we're going to build, right out here. Also, I want to build out and away from Toxic's place, although I love being his neighbor over there. You know, I don't want to encroach, and I'm using the island and the river over there as a natural buffer over here. So building out, I'm building out into the bay over here. As far as I know, he's building eastward out away from me too. So we're good. We established that on day 1, or was it day 2? It might have been day 2. Ooh, lots of dirt needed. You can take that too. They are north in the basement storage. Oh, okay. All right. So we have lots of dirt too. You know what? If this winds up taking me too long shot, I may just zip over there and grab some. If I had shulkers on me, I would definitely go over there and grab some. So spoiled. All right, I've made a plan to lay out specific goals for said plan, but that's for tomorrow. So I think FV is done for the evening. Have a good night, FV. A flying villager, everyone. Buffoon extraordinaire. There we go. Get me hatchet right there. A little whacking. Ooh, and I didn't bring my bed with me, so I can't sleep. Oh, thunder. Big mistake, dude. Well, I'll just have to hope that somebody else does the sleeping. For a change. Chris is usually pretty good about getting the sleeping in if he's on the server. All right, so you can see where I've been leveling off the terrain here. And there's the next big mountain of dirt I'm going to be taking down. Taking back home with me. Both indeed. All right. Go blasting this stuff out. Hopefully we won't devastate the terrain too much here. Like I said, I don't think anybody's out here. I didn't see any signs of civilization out this way, so I think we're good. I don't think anybody's laid claim to this place. Yeah, okay, there's not much of this stuff, so I think we're going to be good here. So, Biggie Cheese's school schedule and Kachi's school schedule. Both of those schedules are just about to be finalized. And when that happens, we may very well be moving the generation streams from Saturdays to Thursdays. So the streaming schedule will likely be Sunday for Kachi time, 6 to 8. And then Tuesday from 6 to 8 for BuffoonCraft. And then Thursday from 6 to 8 for Generations. So those are the proposed, that's the proposed schedule for the start of the school year. And I think that's going to work out okay with us. Although I would like to have Kachi time a little bit earlier than 6 to 8. Some of our East Coast younger viewers, you know, that's a kind of tough time for them. Especially now that school's in session. Ooh, we got a ghost block. Let me see. How does that work? What is it, F3A? Reloads the chunk, but it does not reload the ghost block. So what usually has to happen there is you just lay down some blocks like that. Yeah, there it is. Ghost block. And we get down with the grindy stuff. Which I don't know, some folks complain about in Minecraft, but, you know, I kind of like the grindy stuff. It's relaxing. Roll up the old sleeves. Be them diamond or netherite or otherwise. That's something I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to go get a little bit more ancient debris and trick out the armor. Get the netherite armor. Oh, and you know, Shut Mountain, I think Jay was trying to suggest that maybe we should have cleaned up after ourselves from our little fiasco from yesterday. Our shenanigans from yesterday, but and make a proper entrance into the nether, but that may have already occurred. I don't know. I haven't looked at that yet, so maybe we'll do that this stream. We'll poke our heads in there and have ourselves a butcher. That may be enough dirt to get us going, and if not, we'll use this, and then maybe Shut, maybe I'll run over to your place and take you up on that, on your little offer for some more dirt. Now that your mountains are done. I think your mountains are already done over there, right? As far as the dirt parts of them. Buffoon, the cat lady, and I are trying our hardest to help hit affiliate. Oh, yes, for Flying Villager. Yeah, so please make sure that you go check out Flying Villager's stream. And let's help get him to affiliate. Ah, there. I thought he was heading out. Sounded like he was heading out for the evening. Maybe I was wrong. But well, let's try to type that without the caps lock on, shall we? There we go. Yeah, so we're trying to get Flying Villager up to affiliate, and I believe what he needs is just the average views. He might have the followers already. He just needs the average views. We got to get you purpled, my dude. Purpled. 9 to 10:30 my time is fine. I can join that. Killer Shamu? Okay. Most likely. All right. Yep, all complete for the for your mountains out there. Yep. Yep, just the average views. Cool. Okay. For our friend Flying Villager. So we got to get him up there. Heck of a streamer in his own right, and builder too. Look at that. Home sweet home coming into view as the chunks are loading. All right, now I sleep like an adult. And there he goes. There he goes. One of God's own prototypes. A rare, high-powered mutant of some kind. Never intended for mass production. Too strange to live, too rare to die. What quote is that from? Kids, you probably won't know that. Adults might know that. All right. Let's make a dark chest. Do I have one open? Probably not, right? Look. All right, let's put dirt and sand together for right now. Sacrilege. Now, it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine, everyone. Let's load up, actually, the inventory, though. And let's open up a space in here by putting the chest over there with the wood. That's good. All right, and... All right, what I want to do is I want to shave off this little end right there. And so I want to have this come out... This is good, right about here. So I will extend this out to here, right around there, maybe. A little something, something like this. Oh, I'll just use the sand. I'll be fine. Usually I don't like building with sand. It's a little shifty, if you know what I mean. But I think we will use these portions of the landscape and strip away whatever's left over there. And let me see. I'm going to bring this for now because I don't know what the shape of that's going to extend out over the bay. I don't know quite what that's going to look like yet, but I do know what this is going to look like. It's going to look like a pile of ineptitude. Hopefully not. Hopefully it'll look halfway decent when I'm done. But we can do this. Let's just fill this in quickly here. Here we go. Fuck. So all of my machines and all my farms and everything are going to be built down below. And I've always kind of liked that idea where you have a nice rustic, quaint, very natural-looking scene on the surface, especially a rather old and quaint kind of landscape on the surface, but then hidden below the surface, it's high-tech, industrial machinery and stuff all hidden down below. It's like another world. I think I first got the appeal for that when I saw the original movie for H.G. Wells, The Time Machine, where the Morlocks on the surface it looked like a pristine jungle landscape and everything, but underneath the Morlocks had this whole industrial complex hidden underneath, and I think that was really cool. So that's kind of like what I like to do with my Minecraft builds here. I like to have the surface look all natural and unassuming and very innocent on the surface, and then underneath, that's where all the machinery and all the high-tech stuff happens. All right, so we can go chop all of this away and open up the mouth of the... Yeah, let's break that up a little bit. Let's break up that shape a little bit. Yeah, we can do that. Okay, and let's strip this out here a little bit. Ooh, I hear a witch under there somewhere. Yeah, you keep your cackling, you black-hatted hag. I'll go take this off, and we can use some of the sand, too. That's going to be cool. Oh, Nova looks like he's finished for the day. Maybe. Or maybe he's having connection troubles. Are any of them streaming right now? I got to check my Twitch and see if anybody's on. Yeah, Greener is streaming right now. Cool. All right. Well, we'll see who raids who, depending on who's finished first. Some of you, you stream for a long time. That's not a complaint, but I cut mine right off at 2 hours, so sometimes, even though I start later, I finish earlier, and that allows me to stream my friends, to raid them. Raid them. Yeah, let's do that. And again, we'll leave that right there for right now. And let me see. I'll probably mess around with the depth of this later. But we'll just go with some shallows for right now. Right in around here. Thusly. Come on, hands. Do your thing. Do that for right now. Okay, no running water. Good. Water bucket. Good. That filled in. Nice. Okay, great. Maybe I'll dress up that a little bit, though. That just looks too awful to leave there. Like, maybe I'll pull this one in. That. Well, let's have it slope gently eastward. Okay, I think we're good there. All right. The stone I'm going to leave in there, but the sand I'm going to take out because that's going to shortly become very annoying. And we might have to do some tool repair too. So let's fill this in because that noise is annoying. There we go. Let's go take this up. And again, we'll be replacing all this anyway. This is really just to get the shape of it. But we may have some tool repair to do. And, we very likely wind up changing these materials, but they're good enough for now. Just to get the shapes. Well, something like that, maybe. I'll have to get that one at the top. I think we'll be good. Right. Can I reach that? Yep, there we go. And right down to that. Okay, I think I have a basic shape at least for this. Yeah, well, okay, let's do something like that and that for now. We'll get rid of that. And it looks like night is about to befall us. And let me see. I think it's just Greener and myself, right? So let's scurry on into the house so we get ourselves some shut-eye. There we go. All right, let's get caught up in these. Oh, Kachi third person sleep. I think I can do it. I think I can do it. Like this. Okay, there you go. Let me see. It was hard to do in that cramped area, but I think I got it. So Kachi third person sleep is when you sleep, and Kachi does this thing where he likes to sleep and he likes to watch himself sleeping. It's really weird. So he goes into the F5 third person, and if he angles it just right, you can get a nice side shot of yourself sleeping with a little head like this. Looking over at you while you're sleeping. It's funny. Let me see. Yep, just the average views for our friend Flying Villager, so he can reach affiliate. Amazing builder, much better than I am, that's for sure. I'm asleep, my dude. Have a great evening and help yourself to anything you may need for building materials. Shot Mountain, you are the coolest. Thank you so much for dropping by, my friend. You have yourself a good night's sleep. Say hi to the boy for us. Daytime hair. And okay, I think that might do, but you know what? This is a little too much here, I think. I think we need to break this up some, especially these two. This looks a little weird because there's a little too much regularity. Okay, so maybe break that up with a little something right there, a little something, something. And then maybe a little something, something right here. Just to break things up a little bit. And you know what? I'm going to go 2 with this side over here, like that. Okay, you know what? I think that'll do it. Yeah, I like that. That's a little bit weird, though. So I'm going to trim this side down a little bit. Good. Just to break up the shapes a little bit there. Okay, I think that's better. All right, let's hop up there and let's have ourselves a butcher. Guess I'm gonna munch on something. And then we'll go topside and we'll have a look. Hopefully this doesn't kill us. Okay. What doesn't kill us makes us not die. Okay, here we go. All right. Okay, yeah, that's not too bad. All right, I like the shape of that. Okay, I think we can work with that. Right. Now comes the tricky part, though. Now we're going to have to outline the part of the island that goes out into the ocean, that extends outward into the ocean. And you know what? I haven't really thought too hard about that up until now. So we've got some decision making that we have to do here. And you know what I may do? I may put up some scaffolding right on the bow of the island right there. So we don't have to keep climbing up here. We can just climb up and look at it from on high directly over the island. So, and we'll have some features over here a little bit later on. We need a little corral for our horse along the riverbank on that side of the river. Anyway, we'll have a road that goes at least over to the canal and may outline this island here. And a couple other features here. We might have a little bit of an outdoor garden there or something. Definitely going to put a tree or two on here. Not too many, though. Not too many. Put a couple of trees on here. A couple other features like that. I want to put a little wood shed here with some, firewood on it and stuff. I think that's going to be really cool. And then we're going to have to work on at least the edges around the immediate bay here. I'm not going to do everything, but I'm going to make it all look like that. So, Okay, let's continue on the outline of the island, but I'm going to run down. I'm going to go get myself some scaffolding. That means bamboo. We're going to need some bamboo. So let's go. Let's do a little bit of housekeeping here. Let me see. I have the sand here somewhere, right? I think it's down here. There we go. Sand and dirt. Dirt and sand. Sand and dirt. Yeah, let's get this stone out of there. Now we've got, I believe we have string for days. We have a mob farm in the middle of the Chronicle Village, I believe. So we should have plenty of string. For making bamboo. And junk right over here. Good eat. We're going to have to fill this in. But I am definitely going to need that scaffolding before I really lay this out, because I really need to see that from above and get a decent shape. And you know what? I may wind up excavating that cave first. And the cave part will extend out from here. Maybe not. Maybe not, because, you know, I don't want it to rise up here. I actually want it to slope downward. So maybe I will get the outline, at least with dirt, out here into the sea, and then we'll start working down and shaping things from there. So I think this level outline is really what's needed here. Okay, so that means we're gonna have to go get some scaffolding, which is good. So I'm going to log on to Mumble because I'm going to inquire about some bamboo. Yes, I am. And so I may go over and see our friend Greener. So let's do this. Let's get into Mumble. And we're connecting.
Connected.
And we're doing this. And
you joined in character chat.
Okay, cool. And also on my iPad, although I'm going to be silent here, I'm going to silence it. Log on to Greener's stream. Oh. Okay, well, this is good to know. I'm glad I did this because he is AFK right now in the Nether at the Piglin farm. All right, so maybe we won't go over and visit him, because if I go into the Nether right now, it'll shut down the Piglin farm. It'll stop the spawns, and that won't be what he needs. So let's do this. All right, so bamboo farm. I'm trying to remember. Let's just go to Chronicle and we'll see if we can go find one. There might be one in there. I should really get that out of there. Unsightly thing. You know, I'll bet you that, in fact, I know for a fact that Toxic has tons of scaffolding, but you know what? They're all in use. He's not on stream right now, not online, is what I'm trying to say. And so I don't just want to go over and grab his stuff, you know. But if he went and got that much scaffolding, that means there's a bamboo farm somewhere. And I just need to go find it. Let's do the hydrate. Because my throat's getting a little dry here. And I guess I could have gone through the Nether over to Chronicle, but you know what? I just really like making this trip. And if I put on my render distance, just crank it up a little bit more. Options, video settings. Yeah, see, I'm only at 16 chunks. Let's put it at 24 is a lot, though. Let's put it at 20. done. Back to game. And the reason why I just extended that now is not only so I can see Nanty's build, which is right over there, but also if I come over here closer to the shore and I get these chunks to load, you can see Shut Mountain's build come into view there. Look at that. Whoa! You just barely see his tower filling in there. Look at how magnificent that looks. That's so cool. And of course, we've got Turbo's build over here, which you can only see the top part of it. Most of it's in the mountain, but when you come around to the front side of this, and of course, Nova's incredible ship and his build over here with his Cloud City up there. Look at that. Magnificent. And once again, I did not bring me bed with me. All right, well, we'll grab, you can see part of Turbo's build in front there. It's just amazing looking. Really good palette choice, too, on that. All right, let's get our butts on through the canal here. And then we'll see if we can locate a bamboo farm. And right now I'm just trying to get to a bed so I can do the sleep because I didn't bring my bed with me. But I know there's one at the trading hall. Chronicle Portal. Well, I know there's one at Chronicle 2. There's one right at the top of the ladder here, as a matter of fact. So let's hustle over there and let's get that done. Greener might do the sleeping, but... let's do that. Of course, he's not going to do the sleeping because he's in the nether right now. Oh, it looks like he's coming down and... okay. Looks like he might be going down below the roof for some reason. Maybe he's coming over into here. Maybe we can intercept him. Ouch. Ouch. Wow, that was strange. Oh, there he goes. He's going over to his swamp. Hey there.
You are not in Mumble, are you?
Oh, I did close Mumble. Hold on. No, hold on. I'm in Mumble. Yeah, you should be able to hear me, right? I should be in character chat. And I definitely heard you.
Say something? You are talking. Okay, I'm having technical difficulties on my end.
Okay, I was going to say, because we were in here yesterday.
I can hear you now, actually, but you're not very loud, but whatever, I can deal with that.
Really, with my 97 decibel voice.
97 thunderous decibels.
Hey, I meant to ask you, sorry, don't mean to hijack your stream and drop in on you, but do we have a bamboo farm?
A bamboo farm? I'm not aware of a bamboo farm on the server. Someone might have built one, but I don't think so. You know, if there is a bamboo farm, it's probably attached to a super smelter somewhere. That would be my guess.
Right. I'm just looking around. I'm seeing all the scaffolding. Like, Toxic has tons of scaffolding. And I'm thinking, there must be a bamboo farm around somewhere.
Yeah, I mean...
Unless he made one.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, do you have bamboo? I can get you bamboo so you can, like, it grows so fast, right?
Yeah, I guess. You know, I guess, you know, he probably has a farm. I should go check his place. See, I know I don't want to take his bamboo, but his scaffolding, but I'm sure if he has a farm running over there, he wouldn't mind parting with a couple of stacks. I really don't need that much.
Okay. Well, do you want? I can get you a stack of scaffolding to get you through if you want.
Yeah. Do you have it over there in the swamp?
Yeah. Come on over.
Sure. Let's take a hike. It's been a while since I've been over there anyway, so we can see what kind of progress you've made. Well, of course, you've been on vacation for a week too, right?
Yeah, I've built 2 extra sections.
Ooh.
I fell.
Let me show you how portals work. What you do is you... There you are.
Okay, I'm here now.
He made it. Basic portaling 101. You okay?
Yeah, just trying to get you louder. But
Oh,
okay,
all right.
So Kuma says your conversation with Thunder sounds like the worst drug deal ever.
Oh, there must be some way in Mumble that I can turn up my own volume in Mumble because in my own stream and in my own computer, I'm actually really loud. So, you see, I'm right-clicking, change comments and information, register, mute, deafen. There's got to be something I can do here to raise my... How about self? Mute self. Deafen self. Change avatar, audio statistics.
You're fine. You're fine. It was on my end. You're all good now. Yeah, yeah. I
Great.
had mumble. Yeah, I had the mumble output to like 40%. It's at 92% now, and you're back to 97 thunderous decibels.
Yes.
Okay, my scaffolding is. I think it's in one of these sections. Just follow me, okay? It's going to be a fun ride.
Good Lord. Look at this thing. Oh, we get to use your awesome bubble vaders, huh?
Sure. Yeah.
Oh, I love these things. Look at that with the corner design. These things are cool.
And then across this way.
I gotta say, Greener, I love the color scheme of this thing.
Yeah, like it's coming along. Like I never thought it would look like well, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Yeah, you have a picture in your head, right? And then when you start putting it together, it's like sometimes it just surprises you when it comes out still.
Yeah, the green and the dark oak, that's kind of like what I started this season with, just because, you know, the lime green kind of matches my brand, and then the dark oak was just available. So I just started building with those two, and then I said, well, I need to incorporate those into the next, like the main base. And then there's tons of glowberries around because the like Marin / the amanuensis kept putting glowberries around my first little house. So I used the glowberry color scheme as kind of a basis to do this. So you got the lime, you got the browns, and then you've got the yellow and the orange. And yeah, throw in some basalt directionality. That's what I like about the logs and the basalt, is because they're directional. You can kind of do these edges where it looks like it's like a weld seam or something.
Yeah, you know, I used to use basalt for like steel I-beams, like steel beams a lot.
Yeah.
To get that kind of look and stuff. But you're right about the directional, you know, it forces your eye down a certain path. And you get the perspective when you stand down at one end like this and you look down here.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
It is awesome.
All right, so we've got a couple more trips to go until we get to the...
A couple more dimensions to fold.
It's right here. So there's the stack there.
Already.
Yeah.
You know what? That should be enough. I just need enough to get high enough above my island to because I'm doing the outline of it right now.
Yep.
And I want to look at it from on high, if you know what I mean, so I can, you know.
Yeah, yeah. Do you want some bamboo too? I probably have some spare bamboo if you want to plant a couple just to get you some.
Yeah, because I have no idea where the nearest jungle is, so.
Okay, so to get to the bamboo, we need to go to the chest monster, so we're going back up here.
You know, thankfully I have you to guide me through this because, you know.
Thankfully what? Sorry, you were down there when I...
Right, I was out of range. Thankfully I have you to guide me through this because, you know, I can imagine it'd be a little daunting trying to find your way through this by yourself.
Yeah, well, once it's done, you can only go one way, right? There's only one way to go through this.
Yeah, because you have the Escher thing going on, right? With that.
Yeah, it's like a weird 90-degree Mobius strip type thing.
Right. And splash down.
Okay, so I promised I promised bamboo. Let's see if I actually have bamboo. Yeah, you know what? I don't have any bamboo. I think I must have converted all my... Surely I've got some. Give me a
I
second.
don't have any, and don't call me Shirley.
Oh, yeah. I got some. I got some.
Okay.
I got some. There you go.
Woohoo! Bamboo free.
Oh yeah, if you plant those 64, like by the end of your session today, you'll probably have like 20 stacks of bamboo.
Yeah, I guess I should set up a little bamboo farm strip thing with like 8 blocks or something. That'll be fine.
Yeah.
All right, my friend. I'm going to let you get back to your stream here.
Cool. I'm about ready to wrap it up here. I've got a couple glass blocks to put down, and then we'll go find a friend to raid.
All right, my friend. Enjoy your stream, and thanks for the goodies.
No problemo. See you, Thunder.
All right. Well, it was good to go see my good friend Greener there for a little while and helped us out there. It's cool. That's what BuffoonCraft is all about. Let's go back over to our own awesome portal over here. And let me see. Let me minimize Mumbow. There we go. That's a little bit better. And okay, now I can see the chat. Sorry, I had the chat minimized there for a little while. But Toes for Life 6969 version 2. How have you been, my friend? I've been waiting for you to be live when I'm awake. Yes, finally. How's it been, Thunder? Hello? All right, well, when you see these, I'm going to bed. Oh, man, I missed you, dude. I'm so sorry. And, of course, sliding on it, and it is the mighty Jepo-tastic Bulbous Bouffant, which I know what that is from now. You and Greener. Greener is on right now, by the way, and he knows that whole skit. But I do remember that from Waiting for the Bus, from a radio show we used to listen to back in the 80s called Dr. Demento. And Dr. Demento used to play Bulbous Bouffant. I remember that. And when you and Greener were quoting that, I looked it up, and I'm like, why does that sound familiar? Now, I don't remember it well enough to quote it like you two, but that did sound familiar. And I was like, okay, I got to look this up. And then I'm like, oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I remember this Dr. Demento show. So for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, there was a radio show back in the 80s called Dr. Demento. And they had this weird dude on there called Dr. Demento. It's hilarious. And he would play all these radio skits. And they were all radio. Sometimes they had video accompaniments if you got the right sources. I think there was a couple of compilation VHS tapes back in the day that had some videos that went along with them. Songs like Fred Blassie's Pencil Neck Geek and let me see, Fish Heads, which featured Billy Mooney from Lost in Space, by the way. And let me see, there was a few different sketches. I think Weird Al made a couple of his very early appearances on there with some of his song parodies. And let me see, they did some sketches from a comedy troupe called Firesign Theater, and a couple of things like that. And Bulbous Bouffant was one of the things that he used to play on there. Very, very cool. Of course, Jepo would know what that was. Jepo's like, I have no idea what you're talking about. I know Bulbous Bouffant, but all that other stuff, Thunder, no. Okay. But that's where I heard that from. So as Jepo suggested in the last stream, when Greener was on, she and Greener were quoting on, you should go look that up. It's hilarious. It's just 3 guys standing at a bus stop, waiting for a bus, just saying interesting sounding words in really ridiculous ways. It's hilarious. All right, this is annoying me. Let's get this out of the way, and let's set up our scaffolding, and let us do... I'm going to sequester my bamboo. Bamboo. Sequester bamboo. Bulbous Bouffant. And let me see, where do I want to stash this stuff? Oh, actually, I want to put this down in the workshop. Oh, I can do the workshop from here too, because just like, you know what the funnest thing about, not the funnest thing, but one of the funnest things about Minecraft is when we were kids, we used to like to build forts and things like that, outdoors and stuff. And go into old houses and look for secret passages to things. And it was always fun to make secret passages, like the secret passage out to the beach from the basement, and from here down underground, across and over to the workshop that is underneath the portal islet. Things like that, they're just fun things to do. And, I'll hollow the rest of this out and make a drop chute so it's quicker to go down here and stuff. And eventually we may change this around, make some high-tech elevators, things like that. But for right now, it's just fun having secret underground passages for things. It's the young folk, we like stuff like that when we were kids. So as an adult, I'm like, yeah, you know what? Secret passages everywhere. All right, but scaffolding, we still need to hang on to that. And like we told Greener, we may wind up setting up a very, very quick bamboo farm with just some pistons and some things like that. So we'll see what we can do there. Boot to the head. That reminds me of a Monty Python sketch. And Jeppo, I'm surprised you don't seem to have watched a lot of Monty Python, because I think that is definitely your kind of thing. Unless you're purposely avoiding it, because today it gets to be a little annoying, when people quote that stuff a little bit too much now. But they have a sketch on Monty Python where there's a game show contestant, game show host, and the contestant is probably Terry Jones and drag or something like that, and one of the options for the prizes for the win would be the blow on the head. So it's like, would you like the brand new car, the 1,000 pounds, or the blow on the head? I'll take the blow on the head. Fine, blow on the head is. He pulls out this huge sledgehammer, smash right on the skull. It's just hilarious. Oh yeah, so you know Monty Python, of course you have. I think I got that impression because I may have quoted a skit that you hadn't seen or something, and I'm like, Jippo, no Monty Python, no Python. That doesn't make sense. You know what? I should really be doing this near water because I frequently fall off of scaffolding, and I should have definitely. Well, I don't know. I slept in the bed recently, so I reset my spawn point, so I should be fine. All right, let's edge out. The thing I don't like about scaffolding is you can't crouch on scaffolding, and that's horrifying. All right, wait, we can get out over to the edge here. See, that's terrifying. Okay, the reason why I'm up here is I just want to look at the shape of the island, and so I'm going to do a little bit of that kind of thing. So I can get out. Okay, I like the shape of that little inlet. I'm going to have to do that corner there a little and get that shaped out right. All of this stuff coming around here is good. Oh, Greeno left the game. He must be getting ready to end his stream. Yeah, there he is. Okay, and so what I want to do here now is I want to extend the island out into the sea just a little bit. Right out into there, and so I can fit some more things onto it, because it is a small, this isn't really an island so much as
_ Canuck left channel and disconnected.
Okay, that's fine. I guess we can shut Mumble off now, so we don't get those audio messages. That's just Greener shutting down Mumble, and Mumble informing me that he's not on anymore. And let me see. So this is really more an islet than it is an island. And so I do want to keep it small, but I do need it a little bit bigger just to fit a few more features on to this end out here. The other thing I want to do is definitely get this a little closer to the water. Out! We can actually break scaffolding and fall here. So we got to be careful. Here we go. And I'm going to bring this out over the water so it's a little safer to climb. Yeah, let's extend that right out here. No, not horizontally. Come on, Thunder. Really now, really. For reals now, for reals. Much better. Classic. I don't have the entire Monty Python library memorized, but I've seen quite a bit of it. There were times where I did have the entire thing memorized, but you know, I'm old and I don't get to really use it too often with too many people. And so I've forgotten way more than I've memorized in the past. But I can still draw it out quite often. But actually, though, it's become pretty annoying to start quoting a lot of Monty Python now. Because there are people who just have like entire conversations with that, and it gets to be, you know, uncool after a little while. So some people are like actively avoiding that nowadays. All right. That should give us a good view. Okay, I'm going to start. Well, I'll keep that in my inventory right over there, and we'll do a little bit of that. And let me see, we don't have to carry the crafting table with us everywhere. We can put that over here. Yeah, I'll go stick that right on the end here. Should be fine. All right, let's go get the dirt back in the inventory. And we'll start outlining here. Now, again, if you're just joining the stream, one of the things I wanted to do is this tunnel that goes into the basement here. I want to be able to look through the door and see the ocean out through the tunnel, because it kind of opens up this lower level a little bit, makes it a little less claustrophobic and cramped. And so, but I was thinking instead of having a tunnel, it would be cool to have a cave, like a little mini version of Fingal's Cave right here. I think would be really kind of cool. But at the same time, I would like parts of the island to slope down to a beach here. And so I think I'm going to make this kind of U-shaped edge of the island here, and it'll slope down on either side, and it'll round inward over here like this, and then open into a cave right into there. So that's what I'm going to try to do. Of course, easier said than done, but we'll see. We'll see if we can manage this. So I have a little bit right over here. And so I'm just going to bring this on out. And we'll merge it into that so it looks a little bit better than this, of course. But let me see. 69, that's good. All right, and let's just get a general shape, and then we'll look at it from above. Now, I don't want it to extend too much, because that's pretty deep, and that's going to be a lot of work to fill that. But at the same time, I need enough room on here where I can put some things. Yeah, let's just get a nice sloping kind of shape here first. Let me see. We should start working our way back inward here. Yeah, let's go a little bit steeper in, like that. I can't build too close to the scaffolding here, because if I fall, I won't hit the water. I'll hit this, and that'll defeat the whole purpose of putting that there. Let me see. All right, I think we're doing well here. Okay, we're good. We're good. Okay, so I think the cave entrance, well, we're going to have to go do some sleeping here anyway. But I think the cave entrance, so it'll slope inwards here, open up into the mouth there. I think we'll be doing okay. And I was momentarily thinking of having it a nice elliptical shape, like I did with the canal. But you know what? I don't want it to actually be that geometric. I want it to look more natural. So, okay, so that'll extend outwards like that. And then let's do this over here. I've already sloped this inward. And so I will gradually slope that out over there to meet that. So let's try that. Like this. And let's break it up a little bit. I have to come out a little little bit more. Something like that, maybe. Keeping an eye on that edge over there. Oh, are we out of dirt? Okay, that might not be too bad. Where is my chest? Oh, dirt. Here it is. Let me see. Let's do that. Oh, what the heck? We're going to be filling in anyway, so let's just put it all in there. And let's get rid of some of the spare stuff here. Where's me woody bits? Right here. Good. Okay, we're good. Back to work. Back at it. Okay, now this doesn't have to come out exactly as far as that one does. In fact, let's go with our theme for BuffoonCraft here and for generations, at least in this part of our streaming and building interval. One of the themes I'm trying to embrace is asymmetry. Try to go with a little asymmetry. So things get too symmetrical, they start to look a little less natural, and so I like to subvert expectations a little bit. Yeah, and try to promote a little asymmetry here. All right, let's do this. Let's bring this side in. Like that. Be like this, and then let's hook it up with the other side here, like that. That might be a little too severe, so let's do something like that. And let me see, that might be a little too symmetrical, a little too obvious. So let us do something actually kind of quite hard, difficult to reach here. Let's do something like that. Just to break it up a little bit. Get some asymmetry in there. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. All right, let's climb up upon the scaffolding and let's have a look. Let's have ourselves a butcher. From up there, maybe? Let's do that. Get my pearls just in case, we have an accident. An unforeseen circumstance. So, Jeppo, what are you up to today? Let me see. If I'm not mistaken, let me see. 7:30, 7:30 in the morning, 8, 9, 10. It's probably just past noon for you, I think. See, you can't crouch on scaffolding, so this is actually quite dangerous. Okay. That's not too bad. I think we can work with that. I think that'll be all right. This side here. Okay, cool. And this, remember, coming down from this dirt, these will be all sheer cliffs. And then we'll have the sand of the beach actually extending out from those. That's why I didn't want to make these extend out over the water too much. Not a whole lot. Uh-oh, slow day for Jeppo. What's going on? Talk to me. Laundry, food, a bit of work. Well, you know, sometimes you need some downtime for maintenance. Was it a maintenance day, Jeppo? Was that what it was? Drudgery. My weekends get to be like that. I'm busy, you know, busting butt during the week, and then my weekends are, okay, my drudgery days, here we go. Driving the kids everywhere in the car. That's. I mean, I love them, but, you know. But thankfully, my lad Biggie Cheese is well on his way to being fully licensed to operate a motor vehicle in these United States. So that's going to make things a lot easier, hopefully. He's good, though. He's a really good guy. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. All right, let's extend these outward. I'm just going to fill this in. You know what? If we have to dig out sand later, we'll do that afterwards. But I'm thinking we can get this shape, at least this top layer filled in, the layers over the land filled in. And then, you know what? I have so much stone, I might just extend the stone right down to the ocean floor down below there. I think that might be the easiest thing to do. And of course, making the edges all look like that is going to be a challenge, so. But who knows? We might wind up doing it with dirt, even below the water level, because we may have to dig into that later, and it would be easier if it were dirt. And it's not going to show anyway, so it should be fine. Since Shut Mountain made the offer, we might go over and collect ourselves some dirt over there. We'll see. That means that's going to have to move. But I'm going to try to fill in the dirt around that anyway, so when we collapse that scaffolding, we'll be able to retrieve as much of it as possible. It's pretty nice out, but still in lockdown, yeah. So Mrs. Thunderhand and I made the difficult decision to homeschool Kachi this year because, you know, the schools here are going back to live attendance, but we still don't have the vaccine for kids under 12. And we're not too happy about that. And he'll probably be fine, but we don't want to take the risk. So we're going to homeschool him for this year anyway. And then hopefully by the end of the school year, they'll have that vaccine approved. And he can resume school with his friends. Poor little guy. But that's not really too bad for us. You know his math will be taken care of, right? So. Tough call, yeah. Because they miss out on the social interaction, and they've already been 2 years. It's like, Kachi's only 10. That's a fifth of his life. So if I was going to round down my life to 55, that would be a fifth of my life. That would be 11 years. That would be like me being on quarantine for 11 years. So adults tend to forget that scale sometimes. Some adults do. That, a year or two for them is like, several years for you. It's you got to remember the scale. It's what portion of your entire life it is. Kachi's only 10, 2 years in lockdown is like 11 years in lockdown for me. So I got to remember that. Okay, we need to catch some shut-eye here before we're mobbed by mobs. And how are we doing for time here? Let me see, 7:32. We're doing pretty good, but you know what? We are well past standing mode. let me see, because me mods Draken and Nebula, otherwise known as Princess Nebula, are getting ready for her birthday stream, and so I have to remember to do things like this. Better. There we go. Much better. Okay, this is good. Get a little circulation in the legs. Okay, this is going to be cool. Caves and secret passages and stuff like that. What I love about Minecraft. Kind of like building a movie set sometimes, you know? Oh yeah, we need to take care of this. Certainly. And let's look at the faces of this. It's okay, I guess. That should be all right. All right, maybe I should do, well, I don't know. We're going to get down into there pretty soon. Down into the deep stuff. So Shut Mountain went and made his peaks of dirt over at his build, and he's pretty much done with those, and he collected himself a lot of dirt over there. So I'll go over there and I'll have a look, since he was so generous to offer. And that's the coolest thing about this server. Nobody wants for anything on this server. I'll share everything we have. Cool stuff. Cool stuff. Just free to build. As it should be. As it should be. Okay, looking better. Got it. And then off camera, we're going to have to do some time over at the old basalt generator, because wow, are we going to need a lot of that. And I won't put you through the gathering of those materials on a stream. I'll do that off camera. But this week I've started to ration out my my off-camera work now between Generations and BuffoonCraft. I was doing a lot of off-camera work on BuffoonCraft trying to get caught up here. But I really need to get things moving forward on Generations as well. And so I've been doing an hour, switching off an hour every other day on each one of these. So one day I'll do an hour of BuffoonCraft, the next day I'll do an hour of Generations, and just keep trading them off like that. Okay, here we go. This is doing well here. This is doing well. I'm just going to fill in all of this stuff. Because, you know, I don't know what I'm going to wind up building underneath this. You know, this I may wind up going back and hollowing this all out again. Hopefully not, but we'll see. But this is where the grindy stuff comes in, right? And so this is phase 1 of the build, if you haven't been following. This is phase 1 of the build. That's to work on terraforming the bay out here itself. Getting the portal islet, getting the bothy islet out here all set, getting the bridge connecting the mainland, getting the shores of at least this part looking like this. On the opposite bank over there, probably not, maybe a little bit. And then the only thing I'm going to do to this big island, which is formed by that river, of which that's one inlet outlet, and across the other side is another. And I'm going to make a road that goes all the way around this, but then I'm not going to touch the interior at all. And so that's what this bridge is going to connect to. And that's phase 1 will be complete. Terraform the bay and get all this stuff in place. And then phases 2 and 3 will all take place out there. So that is going to wind up being quite an undertaking. I'm going to have to pull out every trick in the book I have for that one. Okay, we are out of dirt. I think I need to go topside here. We'll do that this way. There we go. And I think that's it for dirt. I think we cleared ourselves out. Okay, so let's do this. Let's take a little boat ride over to Shut Mountain's place. See if we can pick up some dirt over there. Since he was so kind to offer. And plus we get to show off his build a little bit on the stream. So always like showing off my friend's builds here. He's got a fantastic build out there. He's recreating the tower scene from Neverending Story. So definitely go check that out. Then compare, and you will be shocked and amazed. The Shut Mountain is one heck of a builder. He sure is. Just like everyone else on this server, I'll tell you. Okay. Here we go. You know, this was quite an undertaking to do this for the first build of the server. First build of mine on the server anyway. But you know what? It's just so much fun to come through here. Especially when all the dolphins are in here committing suicide against the dry sides and stuff. Just fun times. Okay, we got Nanty's build coming into view there. And then Shut, he's over here, and there should be an entrance here to a river that goes right by his place. Yeah, you can see his stuff starting to rise up out over the forest. There it is. Cool. Here we go. These guys should open this up a little bit more though. But this is cool. There's a natural bend elbow right here in the river. Right to Shut Mountain's place. This is really cool. Okay, let's take a look at his stores. I think he said his storage chest. There we are. Just about to grab some lunch here. I'll lurk a bit. Okay. Please do. Appreciate the lurk, Jumbo. What's for lunch, by the way? It's kind of funny because, you know, if you're not having much for lunch, and it's like maintenance day, now you're under pressure to come up with something decent for lunch. You're like, let me see, pork tenderloin with a... All right, I didn't see anything there, so I think I'm going to have to... How does he get into this part? I forgot. Because, and you know what, it's just that he's been building so much here. The landscape, the build has changed. Uh-oh, can I get down there without dying? I think so. Ow, my cankles. All right, let's take a look at this. Look at this, man. This is... Jeez, look at all the lanterns. Do you know how long it took him to plant these lanterns? It's just... And the whole idea of the lanterns is the glow is supposed to bounce off the diorite in these lightly colored blocks here. Good Lord. Okay, I'm trying to remember where he said he had his stuff. I thought he said on the north side. Mm-mm. Could it be where he had all of those? Yeah, you know, it's probably over there, and I was probably looking right at it. I saw he had some item frames above the pistons. That might be it. I know he's stashing things inside of these mountains. Because he does have a couple items here. Is dirt right directly on one of these? No, that's the terracotta, right? Brown concrete, that's what that is. And let me see, this is probably white concrete. What do we have here? That's empty. And that's empty. Okay. I'll just tear down this whole mountain and use the dirt for this. No, I won't! I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Alright, let me see. Uh-oh, it's nighttime anyway. I don't know, I may just go make a run. And he probably has some around here somewhere. And I should have been paying closer attention. Let's go through the portal here. I'm not sure yet. Some random fridge assortment probably. Because it's maintenance day, right? Head on over to Chronicle Village. Do ourselves a little bit of a hydrate. Catch a little shut-eye. Then let me see. I think I'm just going to have to go... how am I doing for time anyway? I've got about 16 minutes left. It's probably just enough time to repair my shovel. In the nether. And then just go dig some more dirt, I guess. And let me see. Over there. That's where I need to be. Oh, wait. Corny's decked out his portal. Lord Corny Smiggington Esquire the Third Jr. Oh, yeah, we keep changing his sign on there. I will put another one down here and add a couple more titles on the end. Alright, let's head on up to the Pigland Farm. The piggies. The piggies and the ziggies. We'll go up to Ziggy level. Go get ourselves some XP. Have they changed the message at all? No, they haven't. It's still the same. Alright. This Piglin Farm, Zombie Piglin Farm, is ridiculous, by the way. See that 101 levels that I have right now? That's from my last session. I think I AFK'd for about, I don't know, maybe 15 minutes or so, and it's like, wow. Just insanity. Yeah, Greener was up here earlier, and I think he was doing the same thing. He was up here repairing tools. There we are. Okay. This is where all the action takes place, you know? And let's get out our boo. Let's go start some trouble. How about... with you right there. Okay, here they come. Don't worry, this won't take long. In fact, I'm going to leave the sound on right now just for that purpose. But when you AFK here, you know, you really want to put your sound off. Ah, the sound of Ziggy's dying in the morning. But, you know, we have a couple other tools here, too. Yeah, our pickaxes are in pretty good shape, but you know what? We'll top them off while we're here. Shovel is done. Let's get that pickaxe. And that one should be complete. Done. And let's just top this one off. And then we're finished. Yeah, we're done. Okay, enough. That's enough death for one day. All right, let's head on down. And you know what? I'd like to use ender pearls for this next bit. Now for something completely different. Escorting myself down with ender pearls right down there. And there it is. That's where I want to be. This is what I was talking about. See? They write themselves messages down here. I love turbo roast, I think that says. Okay, and there we go. Okay, back to the hard labor. And then I think we'll end the stream because we're getting to... Somebody changing up their portal. That can't be Deep Slate Key. That's not Chris's portal. No, that's over there. Oh, could this be Flying Villager's new place? Or is that? Huh. Anyways, our place is back here with a giant F-clef. Base. Right past Nandy's Cafe. Right across from Turbo's Turbo. Toxic's Opera House. Sorry, Toxic and Turbo. There we go. We're just about ready to wrap things up here. We got about 10 more minutes. And so we're all geared up with tools. And I think we'll go back across the water and go get the rest of that dirt over there on the opposite shore. We'll fill in at least that layer up there. Let's just jump down here. And let's get this out of our hand. And let's give ourselves a little sea shanty, shall we? Lukey's boat is painted green, aha, me boys. Lukey's boat is painted green. Oh, we gotta be in F5. It's the prettiest boat that you've ever seen, aha. Me boys, a riddle I day. All together now, chat. Aha, me boys, a riddle I day. Lukey's boat's got a fine port cuddy, ah, me boys. Lukey's boat's got a fine port cuddy, and every seam is chinked with putty, aha. Me boys, a riddle I day. All together now. I went and forgot my bed. Yeah, and nobody else is on the server right now, so we should head back and go get that. Lukey says the blinds are down, aha, me boys. Lukey says the blinds are down, me wife is dead and she's underground, aha, me boys, a riddle I day. Ah, the things they used to sing about in those songs. All right, let us take a look over here. We'll take a run inside, we'll go get our bed. Because there's nobody on the server to do the sleeping for us, we gotta do it ourselves. So when we go on an expedition, we got to remember to bring this thing with us. I usually carry an extra one in my ender chest right over there. But this is not Generations, and I don't think I put one in there, so... All right, here we go. Back at it again. Striking out boldly across the ocean. Did I look at that ship over there? I think I did. Yeah, I rated that one already. Okay, fine. I really do love the bay around here, though. It's really cool. If I had the render distances set just a little bit heavier and all this starts coming in at once, it's really cool looking. Ooh, pumpkins. All right, so we'll go back to our other spot where we were before. There's another ship tucked away right in there, but we already rated that one too. I'm trying to go inland a little bit because I don't want to destroy this coastline here because it looks nice. And I think this is where I'm going to be signing off once I start digging over here. We only have a few more minutes left, and I do want to do a raid today, so... All right, so here we go. All right, let's go hatchet our boat. And let's go reduce this landscape to a Euclidean plane, shall we? Yeah, see, the sun's already going down there. All right, so we took off this layer. We skimmed this layer right off the top. So let's go take the next layer off. We'll go do that with our mighty shovel. And we'll go set our bed down, take a little bit of a nap, and that might actually do it for the stream. Wow. Uh-oh, server backing up in 5 minutes. I think we're going to lose our connection anyway when the server backs up, so. Look at how many blocks are respawning after we, look at that. Because of the chunks loading and reloading and doing stuff like that. Okay, let's do this. It's almost time to end the stream anyway. Sometimes we have this problem with the, blocks updating when we get into an area that we haven't spent a lot of time in which we haven't spent a lot of time. Okay, that seems to have helped, though. I think I'm just going to go trim around the edges here, grab what I can get, and then we'll pretty much wrap things up. Pretty much wrap things up for another episode of BuffoonCraft Streaming. So next stream should be on Saturday for Generations, 6 to 8 Pacific Standard Time. And then the mightily successful Kachi time will be on Sunday. Also 6 to 8 for now, anyway. And Thursday, this Thursday coming up, will be our very own mod, Princess Nebula. It'll be her birthday. And so we will be attending Princess Nebula's stream on Thursday. So please join us for that. That's going to be a lot of fun. And I think she has all kinds of shenanigans planned, which is what she's probably working on right now. Very likely. And let me see, keep my eye on the time here. Yeah, it's almost time to wrap things up. Very, very, very close. Just seeing how much dirt I can get in the inventory before we sign ourselves off. How are we doing here? Actually pretty darn close, right? Probably should have left that scaffolding at home, but 'tis what it is. All right, I think if I go around here, there's still some edge dirt over here. Yes, there is. Okay, cool. Uh-oh. Toss the junk. Bye-bye. 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 There we go. Let's go back here and get this stuff so it doesn't despawn. And there we go. Wow. I think that does it. Okay, I think that's a good place to end, actually. Although I am going to stay right here. And so I'll log back on right in this very spot. And I'll pick up where I left off once I go dump out empty me pockets and come back for another trip. But we'll do that some other time, probably off camera. Maybe tomorrow, maybe on Thursday. We'll see. Okay, everybody, thank you so much for dropping by. Remember, we do the stream every Tuesday night from 6 to 8, and we'll be keeping Tuesday nights from 6 to 8 for BuffoonCraft. If you weren't able to attend today, the VOD will be up on Twitch for 14 days, after which it will expire. But do recall that we back those up. We export those out to our YouTube channel, Thunderhand64_gaming 2, where they will be archived up there for all time. So you can go check those out anytime. I'd like to thank everybody for dropping by tonight, and we will see you next time. Let us do a raid here. I am going to raid my good friend and friend to all, the mighty JMO the Schmo. Yeah, of course. Let's do a JMO raid. Always a great raid. First here is, have a good one. Thank you so much for dropping by, Jeppo. There is the raid message. And let me get the... There we go. And there we go. And we're counting down. Have a good evening, everybody. We'll see you again next time.